Hello, this is Dialog with the Director, and I'm here with the Director, Dale Ruddick. Dale, thank you for joining us this morning.
Glad to be here.
Hey, question for you is that the department has certain values that we want to actually make sure the employees are attuned to. Vision, mission, and values. What are they? How does that contribute to this organization?
Well, vision is where we really want to go. And I think it says it's very succinct as far as where we want to go, is that we want to be a rock solid, respected organization. And I mean, that just hits it right in where we want to be. It's something that we can always strive for. And then a mission is what we are doing every day with all of our 7 core values, dealing with all of the infrastructure and the services that we provide, the operations, dealing with the development code and the building code, and be sure that we are administrating properly. So it's just telling the world what we do as a department. With respect to the values, we are going to get there through continuous improvement and competence and being respectful with one another to be able to achieve it. It's something that everybody can understand of what we're trying to do with respect to providing a service that the residents and the businesses deserve. I think what's really important to note is with respect to that customer service, and that's something everybody's heard me talk about because it's so important. I talk to the new employees about it, is that it's a matter of making the customer feel as if though we are providing a value. Here we are, a city of about 2.25 million people. In a metropolitan area of 6.5 million, that tells me people have a choice. So it is a matter of how we project ourselves and make those people feel good about living in Houston, Texas, and the value that we're able to provide as staff members for our residents. We're not the appropriator, we're the implementer, and we're very fortunate with the monies that council provides us. And when you think about, just to give you an idea of how much our men and women of our department are out there and taking care of, if you look at the lane miles of roadway, the open ditches, the storm sewer, the water distribution system, the wastewater collection, that equates to 37,000 miles of infrastructure on or in the ground. That's equivalent from going from Houston to LA to New York to Houston 6 times. And that doesn't even include our water plants, our wastewater plants, our lift stations, our traffic control center, our traffic signals and controllers. So there's so much more than what you hear of that 37,000 miles. And the fact that our men and women are dedicated and they're there 24/7. Just this past week, we had a water main break. And it's like early in the morning, and it was like 6 a.m. and they said, Public Works just showed up. Well, that's what they do. We're not real good as far as projecting what we do well. And it's a matter of just, okay, let's close the loop with the customer, whether it's an internal customer or an external customer. So it's a matter of upping the game of each individual, treating that person not just as you would want to be treated yourself, but even better, wow them with our service. Because we are good when they think about that massive amount of infrastructure that we maintain and do, and the performance metrics that we already have out there. It's just closing the loop and making the person feel good about living in Houston, Texas.
Well, Dale, thank you very much for taking time out to discuss and talk about the Department of Public Works.
Thank you, Alvin. I find it a matter of extreme honor and privilege to be able to represent the men and women of this department who take such great pride in the services that they provide 24/7.